Hello, you beautiful, beautiful nerds of the world. Tell me, which pronoun do you prefer? Ah, good choice. Suits you well, my friend. Anyway, I'm Torok at your service, and welcome to another Death Battle reaction. Link vs. Cloud, Part 2. The Rematch inning-ization. Two of the greatest swordsmen in video game history are about to face each other again in this season finale-ish? At least it's the finale of the first half of Death Battle, essentially. And I think there's no better idea to close this first half of the season of Death Battle that celebrates 10 years than a retrospective of Death Battle, with a revisiting of one of their first 3D fights of all time, which was almost 10 years ago, and it shows. It's the animation quality compared to other Death Battles, even the second one, it seriously lacked a bit. So it's probably one of the reasons why people wanted this rematch. But obviously it's not only for the sake of rematch, because of course, the first Link vs. Cloud was in 2012, and since then we've had a lot of new content, and even a new outlook on Link in general, because of a little game. I don't know if you've heard of it, it's called Breath of the Wild. It's not a huge deal, but it had its impact, it's just one of the most popular games on the Switch, or something like that, I don't know. So The Legend of Zelda is a franchise that has evolved a lot through the years, and so did Final Fantasy VII, and so did Death Battle, with their ways of analyzing a character, with their ways of interpreting different powers and their rules now. They don't take random things now, and also their ability to make a pretty kick-ass fight. So I think it's a good idea to have a rematch for the 10 years of Death Battle. Not that I'm normally a huge fan of rematches. Like, I know we've had a few in the past. Mario vs. Sonic, Boba Fett vs. Samus, even though it was kind of a remaster and not a full-on rematch. And of course, Goku vs. Superman, which I'm even surprised that there's no Goku vs. Superman 3 at this point, because because people request it so much. But I think every time there's a rematch, there's a good justification behind it. It has a relation with the show in itself, instead of just, oh, we're gonna make a rematch because people were bitching about it. It's like the people who are requesting a rematch for Ben 10 versus Green Lantern. Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen, Chief. Like, no. Sorry. It was accurate the first time. Why do they need a rematch? Boom! Anyway. Shots at the community aside, that's just my little relation with rematches. I know there is another rematch that is extremely popular, being Master Chief vs. Doom Guy. Kind of for the same reason than Link vs. Cloud, because Doom has changed a lot since this Death Battle. So of course people are looking back at it and they're like, oh, would Doom actually win? And a lot of people agree that the Doomslayer could actually take on the Master Chief now. I don't know, because I'm not into Doom or Halo, so I can't say. But it's the same interesting point. Like, there's been a lot of change in the franchise and in Death Battle in general, so it's a good way of visiting stuff. But I've already said all that. So I'm just gonna tell you right away that I'm really not a fan of both characters. or like both franchises. I am not a Zelda fan, or I'm not a Zelda or Final Fantasy guy at all, so that's gonna be interesting for me. But my big brother, Dokounta, in his internet name, is a huge fan of The Legend of Zelda and Final Fantasy VII. He's really not into Death Battle, and he's not a geek about it. He's not as much as a huge nerd as I would be about it, but they are still his favorite games of all time, and when I told him that there was going to be a Death Battle about it, he was kind of interested, which is why in my last reaction I kind of wanted to make a reaction with him. Unfortunately, he could not accept because he is working in this hour. So this is my ringtone. I'm leaving you a bit for shame. Mom. Is that Mom? It's actually Mom. Yep. Anyway, so sorry, no reaction with my bro, but don't worry, we are gonna have his symbol right in this corner right here. Just because we think about him. That's a nice gesture of me, I guess. Because I'm sure he would have a lot to say about this match, and both Legend of Zelda and Final Fantasy, but he's not here, unfortunately, so I'll have to do it alone again. Poor miserable me. It's not like I was an introvert and I actually like being alone, but whatever. As to who I think would win, now, I'm not only a stubborn guy, I'm also naive and very easy to influence. So if a death battle tells me that one character should win, I'm gonna stick to that idea like a shit stain at the bottom of the toilet. You know the one. No matter how much you flush it, unless you actively do something about it, it's gonna stay there. That's me, I'm a shit stain. Plus I'm brown, so yeah, I think the metaphor is pretty up there. So right now, I'm leaning towards Link. Especially with all the shit a lot of people have been giving him with the Breath of the Wild games. But with Death Battle's new way to analyze characters and the fact that they're apparently bringing back summons. Apparently they're bringing summons into this one, so that adds a lot more to Cloud than their previous fight. So yeah, there's a lot that I don't know. So I'm just gonna watch the analysis part and I'll try to have a more convincing conclusion, let's hope. But so far, I kinda wish Link keeps his title as a Death Battle winner. But there's only one way to find out, and it's if I shut the fuck up and watch this video. So let's go! What am I doing? What are you doing? We like the video. I'm gonna keep doing this. 3, 2, 1, go! Wow, 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 wow. Ah! But down, ba, ba, ba.
Link, the courageous and determined hero of
Hyrule.
Cloud Stripe, sword-swinging, spiky-haired Sephiroth Slayer.
Each are powerful warriors.
Both
in their
Hyrule
own right,
warriors
in a
and the
fight to
CDR.
death. Which one
And
will
not considered
win?
in this.
He's
Oh.
Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle!
In the land of Hyrule was a hero so great, even a goddess favored him. Destined to wield the Triforce of Courage, he fought for his people until his dying breath. Moreover, he was chosen to be reincarnated through time to continue defending against evil. This hero's name was Link.
Since Link's spirit
It's
has been
like
reborn
spots,
over and over,
chickens,
technically
and the Philips City Eye!
same guy. It's a real
Gee,
treat to
it
the
sure
family.
is boring around
Which is
here.
probably why he's so skilled with
17
tons of
as
different
of Breath
weapons,
of the
like
Wild.
his Hylian shield, and of course, the Master Sword.
The Master Sword is no ordinary blade. Infused with sacred energy, it is evil's bane incarnate,
Let's see the weapon.
capable of
Bomb
destroying
chew.
magical barriers,
Right.
dispelling curses, and slaying immortal monsters.
But
Megaton
nothing's more
hammer.
badass than its laser beams and skyward strike. He can even charge it with lightning. You like that, like?
Link's carried hammers, clubs, spears, even boomerangs, and his talent with a bow is second to none. He has fire, ice, and shock arrows, and his light arrows possess
I actually
healing
bought
magic.
Breath of the
But
Wild,
ancient
but
arrows
I
instantly
spent like
consign foes
2
to
hours on
oblivion.
it and then never
Appearing to
touched it
either
again.
transport them to another dimension or
I-
crush them into
I don't know.
nothingness.
Like,
And these souped-up
open
weapons
worlds
come
aren't
in
my
handy.
thing, I
Link's
think.
had his fair share of tussles defending the world from foes like Ganon, Vati, and Majora.
Link has survived rolling through lava and, while wearing the Golden Gauntlet or Titan's Mitts, been strong enough to lift stone weighing well over 10,000 tons.
And the
Damn.
Force Sword lets him split up into copies of himself. Talk about multitasking.
With the Ocarina of Time, Link can summon storms, teleport across the land, and even travel through time with song.
But some of that doesn't hold a candle to the
It's gonna-
slate. That thing can
It's gonna be funny to see
move objects
see
magnetically,
Link
totally
use
stop time
use
for
moves
things,
from
and he can summon his
the
Master Cycle
Toon
Zero.
Link version.
Cycles are all well and good, but his sailcloth is certainly a more elegant way to move around.
So he's got a lot of cool stuff, but sometimes he's got to get sneaky about it. While he may be tough, Link can't always win fights with brute force.
His claw shots are perfect for maneuvering around the environment, and his magic cape can turn him invisible.
I can think of a lot of ways that would come in handy.
Well, let's see. Dummy.
He's actually
Dummy.
invisible.
Haha, got ya.
You know, Link's weapons are very effective against sassy robots.
Ooh, you can't see me coming now, can ya? Ha! Hey, why didn't you get hit?
Right, the magic cape also turns Link intangible.
Huh. Well, guess there's no punch line. Anyway, did you know Link's fast enough to
You
roll away
idiot.
from BMOS lasers? Which are actual light beams. They burn things, move in a straight line, and the guide says they're lasers, so... There.
As you can see, Link can dodge this laser at the moment it's fired. Given the distance between the two and the time frame, he would have to be moving 2 feet in just under 2 billionths of a second. About 1/10 the speed of light.
Now
Damn.
that's a reason to say,
Excuse
excuse
me, princess."
Because if he didn't, no one would get out of the way in time.
But one item Link has isn't simply a mere vehicle to increase his speed or strength. The Triforce of Courage, a holy relic that
Well,
offers
Link has
mystic
taken
power
in
to its
symbol
bearer,
full Triforce of
including
Time.
protection
Triforce of
from
Courage piece is
transmutation.
considered a
He's got some
standard
other
part of
spells
his arsenal.
too, like for shielding and healing, and his fairy spell lets him literally just turn into a fairy.
What?
Oh, look at him. He gets all tiny and he can fly around. Get the fly swatter.
Link's also been granted magic by great fairies and spirits of past Hylian champions. Mipha's Grace can even revive him to full health after death.
And if all this
Shit.
wasn't enough for him to just trash his opponents, Link's known to carry around a snack or two to help him out.
While he usually has a limited supply of magical energy, a single bottle of Chateau Romani gives him unlimited magic for 3 whole days.
That's
Shit.
nothing compared to his mask.
These masks not only change his physical form, but give him unique abilities, like how his Goron mask increases his strength.
Oh, I would love to
Rolls
see
so
that
fast he
in the
catches
fight.
Fire, but the fierce deity mask is the best.
Yeah, it's
It
probably what's
basically
what
transforms
we're
him
going to
into a
see.
Dark god, 10 feet tall and 100% terrifying, with inhuman strength and the impossible Helix sword.
Fierce deity Link could easily overpower Majora, who pulled the moon into the planet with enough force to destroy a continent and cause planet-wide destruction.
Well,
Shit.
sounds like he's got everything he needs to defend Hyrule. I mean, if you're chosen by a goddess, you gotta do what she says, right?
With the boy clad in green committed to the cause, Hyrule can breathe easy knowing it's defended by such a worthy champion.
Oh, this scene from Twilight Princess. I'm actually watching a long play of Twilight Princess, and I've seen this shot. It's so cool.
On the planet
Now
Gaia,
onto
run by
Cloud.
the Shinra conglomerate, one young man wanted to be a strong protector of others, just like his hero, Sephiroth, the elite member of Soldier. This was Cloud Strife.
The troops of Soldier are awesome. They get badass paramilitary weapons and get to cast magic from materia.
Materia is a byproduct of the life stream, an energy source that runs through the world.
Okay.
Green materia casts offensive
Support
spells,
materia.
blue's for supportive spells,
Disruption.
and yellow has commands.
silence.
But red's the most
I'm
powerful.
not reading all
'cause they
this.
can summon giant
Master
monsters.
summon materia.
No
Master
wonder
command
Cloud wanted to be a
materia.
part of Soldier so bad. I'd want to too if I could have a giant dragon god as a pet.
This is Bahamut Fury, among the most powerful summons in Final Fantasy history. Capable of annihilating a moon, a feat worth over 140 exatons of...
They give the math now.
Cloud totally survived. after
Plus
getting
the
into Soldier
deity
program
Link
without
can
any
survive
problems
a
whatsoever.
moon bursting.
None at all. Is this too much foreshadowing?
Cloud's time as a soldier mercenary
So I don't know.
was... well, it never happened. Despite his own memories saying otherwise,
Looks great
Cloud
in a-
actually
looks like
failed
great in
to
a
join
dress.
the program at all.
Alright,
666
bear with
Zack
me
Fair.
here. See, Cloud had a friend, a first-class soldier named Zack Fair. They went through a bunch of wacky adventures together, then got kidnapped by some weird cultists who injected them with alien DNA and Mako energy that supercharged them. It's a long story.
Time and time again, Zack came to Cloud's rescue. Until one day, a rescue would be his final act.
But
Dun, dun,
before he
dun.
fell, he gifted Cloud his big old Buster Sword.
Yeah.
Hey, what's a sword between bros? Especially when Zack had been there for Cloud so much in the past.
Like how Zack was the one who helped Cloud adjust to the fact that he had never become a member of Soldier.
Or how Cloud hadn't been the one who took the moon exploding either. That was Zack all along.
Cloud's own history had affected him so much that he unintentionally took Zack's as his own.
Jeez, sounds like he needs to do some heavy self-reflection.
Cloud struggled with confidence ever since he was rejected from the Soldier program. That, combined with the trauma from being kidnapped, experimented on, and watching his best friend die, fractured his sense of self.
You know, Cloud not being who he said he was reminds me of someone, Wiz.
What are you talking about?
You know, like how you faked your identity to avoid paying all those student loans and Homeland Security is still looking for you and...
Hey, did you know, despite how the game works, Cloud can use materia without a weapon? Isn't that neat? Anyway, realizing his memories were faulty sparked Cloud's journey of self-repair. Though he had failed to become part of Soldier, he probably
I mean,
should
it's
have.
Wiz. Obviously, he's
Because
gonna fake his
Many
identity.
fights just as, if not more impressive than those of Zack's resume.
Remember that awesome dragon? He beat him! Bahamut's super strong, but also fast enough to fly between planets in seconds.
Oh, shit.
Hell, Cloud could even fly too!
I guess, more like he's able to jump hundreds of yards up and hang in the sky and
Yeah, he can fly.
lunge around. Yeah, it's basically flight.
Yeah.
He can also use spirit energy
Breaks.
for super attacks called limit breaks, like the classic Omni Slash.
He's also worn several different types of gear over the years, but the one he's consistently kept is a certain ribbon which defends him from the majority of status effects, excluding time manipulation.
He's dodged bullets, lasers, and electric attacks. He's casually sliced buildings in half, can cast literal nuclear explosions with his flare materia,
Damn.
and he even beat that handsome Devil Sephiroth. I don't know how Sephi survived being impaled by a sword that's literally wider than he is,
Yeah.
but Cloud got to kick his ass multiple times.
Even coming face to face with Sephiroth's ultimate attack, Supernova.
Along the way, Cloud also destroyed Shinra.
Oh, yeah, the
That's one way to get
Supernova.
back at the folks who refused to hire you. Oh, and he got an even cooler sword too. Get rid of that sentimental Buster Sword, Buster, because the Fusion Sword isn't here to play.
With the Fusion Sword came a new version of Cloud. One who'd worked hard to resolve his personal issues and overcame any foe, mental or physical, in his way.
So all that on top of beating Sephiroth 3 whole times. proving
Isn't
Cloud puts up one
Advent
hell of a
Children
Despite Cloud's frustrating start as a young
separate
man
from
in attainable
Final
dreams,
Fantasy
he
VII?
grew up to become far more than he could have imagined.
After saving the world more than once, Cloud Strife deserves the hype.
Stay where you belong,
In my memories.
in my memories.
Okay, well, oh, sorry. Excuse me. I need to make the prediction for this. Okay. Okay, Cloud's gonna be faster. Again, this is the first. I don't know why. This is the first thing that I can identify. Link can dodge light beams. Like, he can be like 1% the speed of light. When when Cloud beats Bahamut, who can travel through planets in a matter of seconds, yeah, I think it's kind of obvious. Then there's when it comes to power output, to durability. I'm gonna say durability. Link can take on at maximum the power of a guy who can pull out the moon. But Cloud can take a supernova to the face. Like, it's not like Sephiroth, who has a limit to the supernova, and it's debatable what he does with the supernova, but Cloud actually takes it. He takes it to the face. So it's pretty hard to argue what he can survive. Sorry. Link seems to have a lot of versatility with his tons of different weapons and powers and masks and time-altering effects. I'm kind of leaning towards Cloud on this one. He seems to have a way lot more going for him. Yeah. I don't know why. Yeah, but the fact that they gave the math on Bahamut so quickly is like, they didn't show a lot about Link's durability, but they directly show a calculation of Bahamut's moon-destroying attack. So it makes me believe that, oh, maybe Link has a greater stat. You know, that's a thing Death Battle does. They show you one math, and at the end of the fight, then they're like, he actually had this explosion was actually bigger than the one we did the math first. You know, kind of the same way they did it with Steven Universe. But again, the supernova. Can Link use the Ocarina of Time to go back in time and have an advantage on Cloud, basically? Okay. Cloud has speed, durability, kinda, and Link has a lot of versatility. I'm going to go with Cloud. I think raw stats are a bit better than versatile arsenal. So let's go. 3, 2, 1, fight.
All right, the
Are
commanders
set,
are
and we've run the data for all
possibilities.
possibilities. It's time for a death battle rematch. We have a Cloud on the bike. Oh no, the health bar is back. And Link is on his bike. I first thought this was his bike from Mario Kart, but I remember he actually has a bike in Breath of the Wild. Yeah, I saw the sneak peek, if you ask. Ooh! Come here! Ooh! God, he's falling forever! Who? The fusion sword! And this is where it ends. No, the putts! Fuck you, putts!
Excuse me?
Excuse me? Who? Ooh! Who? Ha! Who? Ooh! Sight! Who? The ending blow! Oh, they both stopped themselves. Oh, that's so cool. Ooh! Ooh! Ha! Psych! Who? Ha! What's this? Oh no, yes! There's 4 links! Who? The fusion blades! Oh! Oh, that's cool! That's cool as hell! I didn't know this blade could do that! Psych! Very! Hey, listen! Fuck you! Oh, and he placed bombs everywhere. Ooh! Ooh! Okay. Ooh! Laser! Summon! I think. I know it's just a black hole. Never mind. Sight! Oh, the cape! Oh, he's right there. He's got his sword. Oh, that's cool. Lightning! Yeah! Ooh! It's not over. He's healing him. Oh shit! The deity! Oh my god! Hoo! Ha! Oh no 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 no! Hoo! Bomb! Flare! Oh yes, the Omni Slash! V5, motherfucker! It's not over! It's not over, is it? Say! Oh, please! No! Oh! Oh! 9999, bitch!
Nothing to it.
Yes!
Guess Link thought it was time to split. Too soon? Yeah.
Link had an incredibly versatile arsenal available to him, given the abilities he had from his various weapons and masks.
Yep.
And with stuff like the Sheikah Slate and Ocarina, the guy had so much to throw at Cloud that he could have easily gotten overwhelmed.
Even with that against him, Cloud
Hypothetically,
could
Link
match
could
much
travel
of Link's
back
arsenal
in time
with
to restart the
materia
fight
and
with prior
speed
knowledge.
ability.
However,
Link
Cloud
may have won
can
a few
use
fights at
assistance
time stop,
materia
but
to
so
gain
would
inside
Cloud.
the clan.
For our
Link's
purposes
ability
of determining who would win the
fighting
most
time
often,
surrounding
these
entities.
essentially cancel each other out.
Link's Master Sword and Triforce of Courage helped him counter some of Cloud's materia. Like, he wasn't getting turned into a toad or anything, but Cloud's ribbon could do a lot of the same, especially against those fire, ice, and shock arrows.
Since both had multiple ways to counter each other's more magic-based moves, and both had
It's siphoned
incredible
with
healing
energy
spells,
skills.
this really came down to their baser abilities.
Like how Link dodging lasers put him at 1/10 the speed of light, but Cloud kept up with Bahamut, who flew between planets in 12 seconds.
I knew that.
Looks like Neptune,
Okay,
and considering Gaia is
I
expanded
predicted
for
that.
Earth, the distance between them would be
Show me.
4.3 billion kilometers. To travel that distance in 12 seconds means Bahamut Fury flew at least 1,200 times the speed.
Yeah,
of light.
that's a
So while
bit
Link
more
had
than
more
Link.
experience and has fought foes faster than him before, Cloud could literally run circles around him without him noticing.
Link's strength and power were nothing to scoff at, especially when scaled to Majora pulling the moon into a planet and destroying a continent. That would take an energy equivalent to over 60 exatons of TNT.
Shit.
However, Cloud was strong
But-
enough to endure similar attacks and return the favor in a devastating way.
Like the supernova.
Survived Sephiroth's supernova attack.
Guidebooks confirm that the supernova is a blast that destroys dimensional space. Technically, it occurs in another dimension where the entire solar system is annihilated, with Cloud standing right there.
It sounds crazy, but this means he can literally survive a sun exploding in his face. I mean, it really messed him up, but still, it's a goddamn sun. Link's never had to deal with something of that magnitude before.
Yeah, even
The
half
hero
of this
Hyrule
would
put
be
up
too
an
much.
admirable fight and could certainly win in a few different ways. But Cloud's speed, strength, and powerful limit breaks meant that, more often than not, his victory was assured.
Link tried force, but against Cloud, he had no way out.
The winner is Cloud Strife.
Yes! I actually predicted, like right now, I actually predicted a lot. I'm proud of myself. that Link was versatile and Cloud just had everything else. Oh my god, that was a cool fight. A lot of different elements from all the Legend of Zelda Zelda games. Even one from the Toon Link when he what was the name of that game again? When he's like 4 Link separate. That was funny to have, like, you know, serious Link use Toon Link abilities. It's funny. I like that a lot. Yeah, that was really great. Plus, like, oh my god, the end of the fight, it really made me think, like, oh, he's using the Omni Slash and Link's gonna counter it. You know, just like last time. Just like last time, because it was the kind of the same way. He used the Omni Slash on him, but Link counters it. But then it didn't. Here it didn't work. I also enjoyed a lot of the what they did with the fusion sword. You have the 4 Links. He just used the fusion sword to have like this weird ass demon hunter warglaive. I didn't watch Advent Children, so I don't know if it's one of the things the fusion sword can do. I'm saying I didn't watch Advent Children, but actually I haven't watched anything about Final Fantasy VII, so. But yes, there was a lot of good elements. The bike fight, the motorcycle fight was a very good idea, pulling up the bike from Breath of the Wild. That was a really good fight. Not going to lie. Anyway, I paused because I wanted to tell you about more about the fight. Don't leave now. Don't leave after the episode because I have to tell you what's gonna happen for me. You know, when Death Battle goes on break, because they're probably gonna announce, hey, we'll be back in a couple months. All right, 1, 2, 3, go!
That's the first half of our 10th anniversary
Yes.
season. Death Battle will return later this year, but in the meantime, check out the all-new DBX and the debates we're having over in the Death Battle cast.
Now,
Thanks for watching.
next time! Yes, DBX is there. And next time on Death Battle! Wait. Death Battle will return. Was that Batman Beyond? Is it Batman? No. It's Batman related. I have no idea. I have no idea who this is. Let me just check back. Sorry, I need to... Who the fuck are you? Oh, is this like Batman, but with the most powerful armor? Are we getting Batman again? No. No. Wait. I need to watch this back. Is this Batman? But he's got Is it going to be Batman versus Iron Man? Is this what they're going for? I have no idea. I need to look this up. Like, right now. Hellbat. I'm seeing. It is. It's the Hellbat armor. Worn by Bruce Wayne. Is Batman back a 4th time? Oh my god, people are gonna complain. People are gonna scream, my guy. It's totally Batman versus Iron Man. Why the fuck would they bring the Hellbat? Or, you know, many of Batman's other armors that he's worn through the years. Holy shit! Okay, I guess that's a problem for another time. Okay, so back to what I was saying. This is the end of this first half of Death Battle, which means this is the end of my first half of my Death Battle reactions. So of course it's gonna be a bit empty for the next couple of months. So I'll need to do content for you guys. And I'm actually working on 2 videos that I hope I'm going to make. First is a review of each episode of this first half of the season, because there's a lot that I didn't say in my reactions that I wanted to say, like getting a little retrospective. I'm also working with Dapple Zeppel, who is a recent friend of mine, who is working on a little versus debate show. It's basically the equivalent of a community death battle, but it's its own show. So, and I'll be participating in 1 episode so far. This is the first season. He's working on the whole season 1 so far. We've recorded the episode, and he's already planning episodes for a potential season 2. So you know, stay tuned on that. And I'm finally deciding to work on my video project that is my top 25 most wanted death battles of all time. It's a type of video that I've wanted to do for so long, and I think now is the best opportunity I have to work on it before the end of the episode, before the end of the season. So yeah, there's a lot going on with this channel. So if you want to see all of this, if you want to be notified when all of this comes out, be sure to subscribe, hit the bell, give this video a like. You know, it's YouTube. You know the drill. I'm not gonna insult your intelligence. And let me know what you think of this death battle. Let me know what you thought of the first half of this season. I'm really curious to see how it's going so far. And let me know your excitement about Batman being back for the 4th fucking time. There's already people assuming he was already like on Death Battle 4 times because of Batman Beyond. But now it's real. And he's been on Death Battle technically 5 times. Oh my god. People are gonna bitch. Whoever it is, whoever his opponent is, this is gonna be a nightmare. This is too good. This is too good. Thank you for watching. I love you.